We were like huddled, literally screaming right there. And everybody's like, our lives are gonna change.
Oh, it changed. It changed for the worst, but it changed.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, dude? Why do you have that picture?
Unlock your phone. He's trying to unlock your Nick's face. Oh, it worked! No way!
Your dumb face worked! That's crazy. That's hilarious.
Alright. And
You opened it.
look. Welcome back to the 18th last episode in LA of The Careful Boys. We have Hannah with us today, y'all.
Heyo.
Yay, Blackpool!
Blackpool represent!
Blackpool. I'm not from Blackpool.
I thought you were from Liverpool.
I really need people to understand that.
Understand that.
Understand that, please.
Understand.
Taika's accent is better than yours.
Oh, it's better.
UKA. British. The fact he said UKA. UKA. I like how he thinks it's a language. Yeah. He goes, I want to learn British.
And English. He's like, he speaks British and English.
That's so good.
British and English.
He wants to learn English.
British and English in it.
Bart and Joe hate it when I do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We're gonna get sentimental.
Ugh.
Oh, come on, man. It's Robo Day.
Alright. Hey, come on. What are you guys' favorite memories from this office?
Dang, before you guys were here. No, I'm just kidding. It's
Probably the best times.
I think, okay, I keep up the math, but I think it's like 18 or 17 years in this office.
Dang, dude.
And we had, it's just so many different phases and memories. It's just been like such a long time of like laughs and tears, and we saw people break up, we saw people get married, we saw people like
Steal.
we saw people water fake plants. And I think like the wildest stuff that we've done was probably the destruction. While in the middle of the game, things get heated and we just punch the wall. And then the moment we found out how flimsy the wall was, I think was one of the happiest times of our lives. Cause it's like, doesn't even take that much work to go boom, and then the whole wall just crumbles.
Oh, we see that.
Yeah.
Do you use a stud finder before you punch?
No, we just go for it.
Right there.
And it would escalate too. Like, and every single one of these is memories, you know? Like we would play.
Yeah.
We were
Seems like a lot of new memories.
What was that, beer pong? And then getting mad because they were making too much noise.
Yeah.
That little hole up there is because Gio wanted to see if she throws a spear at me, if I could knock it down with my new sword. And then what ended up happening is she tossed the spear, but it didn't go at me. It just went to the wall and it went inside, and that was that one. Obviously, the new one right there, the perfect freaking dumbbell.
No, I love
From
that
you,
one. I love
the
that
wrestler.
One. That one's
Look
good.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even here for that.
Bart
one.
missed out, dude. Look at this perfect,
Perfectly in there.
perfect dumbbell.
That's great. Damn, the wrestler threw a dumbbell at the wall.
Yeah, and it went inside.
And it was perfectly flat
Yeah.
too. Like you could level that thing.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
After they did that, they paused a little bit though, because I think they were surprised at it, like, oh shit.
That's a good wrestling wall.
And I have a pirate sword, I have a rapier. And I stabbed it through the wall because I wanted to see if there was a bad guy on the other side of the wall. And if
you could kill him.
yeah, and if I'm like here,
I see.
then I could just stab through them. I can, but it takes a long time, and they would move out of the way by the time.
It won't directly go through the drywall on both sides?
And then you would hear the knife going.
You have to be an idiot to get
I think that's a rapier coming through the wall.
I think someone's trying to stab us.
Do we have pirate neighbors?
We have sriracha stains across this wall because we played a game.
I remember those.
And I started just spraying it, but I was spraying it so hard that most of it got in my own eyes. That was pretty stupid.
I remember seeing that when I had to repaint it.
Yeah. And then the sriracha just never left the walls, but you painted over them.
You know what? You want to know something funny? Because you know what, I had Michael come in and I gave him the whole like script. I'm like, yeah, come in at the end of that video and just get mad at us for how messy it is and how you got to clean up for the next shoot. But he said that when he came in, he was like ready to say it, and then he had never seen this new office.
Oh, right.
Beautiful.
So he came in and he was like, what? Clean up! Like he was like,
Oh, I didn't even think
yeah,
about
I didn't think about that either.
Holy
So
shit.
he was like, yeah, couldn't think of what to say because compared to how messed up it used to be,
way
this is
nicer.
actually clean. So he was like, I had to just bullshit and make up like,
Wait, you guys need a
yeah,
really good job, guys.
yeah. I didn't realize that at all. Yeah,
That's awesome.
because he's so used to seeing it after you guys would do party in here.
Yeah, we had a lot of. I don't know how you made it this beautiful though. That's how shocking it was to me too. When you turned this around, I was like, wow.
That was a crazy moment. I remember.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite memories of this place.
Yeah.
Just like the change, because I've been here so longer than Steve. So I really have.
And you have been.
I really have a history with what it once was.
Yeah.
And all the JK parties. Michael yelling at us for fucking cleaning stuff too, and Smack and Ryan really freaking changed our. You know what they did? They gave us hope.
Change the energy too.
Yeah, you guys crushed it.
They gave us hope.
Do you think Tulsi Gabbard would have came if it was an old office?
Bro. I mean, she would have came, but I definitely would have been like, what the fuck?
Dude, you know what? We also missed out on an opportunity with Steve Aoki. So we did a Steve Aoki
yeah, the live
video.
one?
At the LA car
Yeah,
show.
I remember that.
And then his team was like, "Yo, Steve actually liked you guys a lot, and he's down to do it again." So I was like, "Sick!" And then me and Bart were like, "Oh shit! Like, our office is shit, but the LA office is being built right now, right?" So we're like, all right. So we were just talking to. I was just like calling him up, and I was like, "Hey, like, yeah, we want to do it. We're just waiting for this other one to be built. It's gonna be so cool." And they're like, "Yeah, it's casual." And then what ended up happening was like the fans hated the new office, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I think just at the time, so many things were just going on that like we just never followed up. And I think we were too embarrassed to bring him on as a guest in our shitty office. That I was like, looking back, I'm like, who fucking cares? That was who we were. We should have just had him.
At the end of the day, no one really cares.
No one really cares. But then I just felt like Steve Aoki's Japanese Jesus. And you can't treat Japanese Jesus this way.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
You know what's another one of my favorite memories from this office is when Joe's Luna account hit $1 million, and then we all like got up,
Dude,
and we were all like jumping up and down and
Yes.
screaming for each other.
Remember that.
Way more funny now.
Yeah,
that
it
it's
is
all
so
gone.
funny. Wait, I thought you had a similar stack to mine. Yours, were
You
you
hit it first,
Okay.
and so we started jumping up and down with you. We were like huddled, literally screaming right there, and everybody's like, "Our lives are gonna change."
Oh, it changed. It fucking changed for the worst, but it changed.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, but that moment was dope. Though.
That moment was crazy.
And then it dipped, and it happened again when we were at the Trump Tower. Remember?
What, us celebrating?
Well, not it. The numbers went boom.
Oh yeah,
We were
it
like,
did.
oh my god.
But that was the first time that it crossed
You're
the
right.
threshold.
You're right, and it crossed quickly because it was like $500,000, and then all of a sudden,
That's so crazy, dude.
It was such a crazy time. And then everything went downhill.
Yeah, I know.
What about you, Bart?
I think one of my favorite moments might have to be when we first got the office. Because I feel like, when you're like, when you're trying to do something that there really is no path for you, like if you think 2007, 2008, 2009 YouTube, there's no like real channels. It's just people either talking out of their bedrooms or, it's like everyone's YouTube is different and you're barely connecting with people and people don't even know that you can monetize. There's not this giant industry or have like a YouTube studios or even Google like fucking spaces and stuff. We were just shooting things out of our bedroom, slowly scaling and learning, and then going, we need a space where we can dedicate our work to, and then also being able to continue to grow. And I think like being able to earn your own workspace so that you can use that space to grow even more kind of gave at least myself the confidence, like, oh shit, we're onto something and we could actually build something. Because I think as much as like Asian American as I am, and I believe that like we're in America, we could do whatever we want, half of me is still Asian, and a lot of it's like you're making the wrong choice, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And so I think I also needed just that that like actual physical presence, validation to show that we can do it. And then without having gotten here first, I don't think there would be like Barbell Brigade or Junbi or any of the other things. It was kind of like this was the blueprint and kind of like the step-by-step of what to do, and then being able to adapt that to like everything else. So I feel like that was like one really crazy moment, like signing a lease, like just doing like these like quote-unquote big boy things, and we're kind of like in our like middle to late 20s and we don't know what the fuck's going on.
I remember looking at like it was like a little bit over $1,000 or something for the lease a month.
Oh, sorry.
That's so crazy.
And then no, but we had a serious discussion and we were sweating and we were like, all right, dude, that means if we can't pay rent, we have to get jobs, we got to pay out of pocket. Are you ready for this? It was like that. It's like, it's not just the rent too. We got to think about electricity. We were like, fuck, that could be like $1,200 a month. And we're like, fuck, dude, this is crazy. But at the time, to be fair, I was paying like $300 to $400 a month for my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these numbers are just so big.
That's high, yeah.
It's massive, you know? And I think that was like the big like commitment of like, are you ready to do this?
And what's the rent now?
It's like $5,000.
Oh. Yeah.
But I know the numbers though, like it's just it starts at 1,000. That's
Yeah.
your big number, and then it just keeps going up.
Because most people, you pay like your rent, right? And then you pay your car payment. And those are like the two major payments that you have. So anything outside feels like gambling, or feels like you're like funding this random playhouse. So it's just not like a accounting concept that your brain could even grasp.
Yeah. And a commercial lease is longer. So like most residentials you get a year-long lease, right? But commercials like standard is
3 to
5.
5,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're just sitting there going 5 years. And at 4? What were we? Something like that. 5-year lease is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that means we're gonna be fucking 29 and I probably have grandkids and shit. What the fuck?
Because the only long committing things you do is like 4 years at a time if you think about it, because of schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just like 5 years, that's longer than college, dude.
Yeah.
That we have to commit to. And it's like, what if this fails and we gotta keep paying rent and shit?
Yeah.
And then we ended up fucking stupidly paying month to month, where they jacked up our rent for
Oh, so
many.
it just kept going up and up and
Yeah.
up.
And what's funny is like, this is us talking about that situation now as two like 40-year-olds. Back when it was two early 20-year-olds, our real conversation, finding out what the rent was probably like, hey, you know what that fucking cracker ass dude wants us to pay? It was probably
The way that you talked back then?
the way we talked, probably talked like cracker ass fool. It's like, yeah, and he wants fucking first and last month's rent. Fucking trying to rip us out of cracker ass.
Because he wants first and last month's
Yeah.
rent.
You know, they're probably
That's too much.
You ever heard of some shit like that before?
Yeah. We're like, imagine two really low IQ guys that have never done things crazy, and then we're like just trying to figure this shit out.
And all of it's typical, like, normal stuff.
Yeah. And then the only way I know how to bargain,
Yeah, it's normal stuff.
only way I know how to bargain is Chinatown, right? So in Chinatown, they go, how much is those pants? For you, my friend, $15. And you're like, nah. And then you do the walk away trick. Like, I don't want that shit. They're like, okay. For you, I'll give you $13, man. And I'm like, all right, 13. That seems like a fair price, right? You can't do that shit. Like, you can, but it's not the same style. You walk away, they're like, okay, guess you don't want it.
Where are you going,
Don't
sir?
work that way. And you call back and you go, actually, I think I want it. All right.
Yeah.
It's so different. We learned so much, though. I think, yeah, we grew like crazy, like from the way we spoke and thought and our business sense. And this is definitely one of those places, too, that it's really become a second familiar home. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, I haven't lived even in an apartment or a house longer than I had this stable
Yeah.
place.
That's true. Yeah.
And yeah, we had our other office, and you know, we didn't really like. We kept this one because we still film news here, and then it was such a weird like. I don't know. At the time, it was cheap to just keep it. It was like, fuck it, we'll just keep it because we were making enough to just. It was easier to do that. But yeah, I've never committed to anything in business or rent this long. This is It makes me want to just keep it for no reason now.
We shouldn't leave. We'd be tired if we could.
And then make it the JK Museum.
That'd be crazy. But I don't know how we're gonna.
We'll just keep eBaying stuff every month.
$5,000 a month. That's what,
Oh, $5,000 a month for
That's insane.
And that's with us renewing it and getting a discount.
We can't sell enough of the drywall to keep up with it.
We're running out of drywall.
Selling up drywall, there's no more office.
There's no more wall.
Maybe I am pro Newsom because if he trashes LA enough, the rent might actually come down finally.
Come on.
Hey, I'm voting for
Fingers
Newsom.
crossed,
Yeah,
fingers crossed.
Newsom, let's go.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We're locked in a contract. We have to pay high rates no matter what.
He hasn't learned anything.
Ended on that.
Cracker ass fool.
Yeah, the cracker ass fool's giving our fucking rent high.
White bitch.
Fucking cracker ass motherfucker, dude.
Dude.
Oh my